Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the sample paper. In our previous lectures, we have discussed 1 mark questions, question 1 to 16, and today I will discuss the how to do the passage. Firstly, I will read the passage. We have a Muslim minorities who are so large in number that they cannot, even if they want, go anywhere else. That is a basic fact about which there can be no argument. Whatever the provocations from Pakistan and whatever the indignities and horror inflicted on non-Muslim theirs, we have got to deal with these minorities in a civilized manner. We must give them security and the right of citizens in a democratic state. If we fail to do so, we shall have a festering sore which will eventually poison the whole body, politics, and probably destroy it. Jawaharlal Nehru's letters to Chief Ministers, 15th October 1947. And now the first question is, who is the speaker of this given masses? One is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and second one is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, and third is Jawaharlal Nehru, and fourth is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And the right answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. And second question is, why Jawaharlal Nehru wanted to deal with the Muslim minorities in a civilized way? First is because Muslim minorities were in large number in India, and B because it is their right to go anywhere, and C because in a democratic setup everyone should be given an equal opportunities, and D is all of above, and the answer is all of above. इसमें ये है कि मुस्लिम जो थे माइनॉरिटीज़ में थे इन लार्ज नंबर इन इंडिया, और उसमें एवरी हर एक को राइट था, वो कहीं भी जा सकता था. एंड थर्ड वन इज़ द डेमोक्रेटिक, जो अवर कंट्री इज़ अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री, एंड इन अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्रीज everyone has given the equal opportunities, and that is the reason ki Jawaharlal Nehru wanted to deal with the Muslim in a Muslim minority in a civilized way. And third one is, why this minority should be given the security and right on the same footings as to other in a democratic system. One is because Indian democracy is based on the principle of equality, socialism, liberty, and fraternity, which ensures equal rights and security. And part B, so that they can enjoy effective equalities. And part C, it empower communities and promote the exercise of individual freedom. And part D, it would affect the basic nature of democratic systems. And the right answer is because the Indian democracy is based on the principle of equality, socialism, liberty, and fraternities, who ensures equal rights and security. क्योंकि हमारे जो इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी जो है, और उसमें हमारा मेन प्रिंसिपल क्या है, दैट इज़ द इक्वालिटी, सोशलिज्म, लिबर्टी एंड फ्रेटर्निटी, एंड दैट इंश्योर्स द इक्वल राइट एंड सिक्योरिटी, कि ये सभी को इक्वल राइट्स एंड सिक्योरिटी जो है वो देती है. एंड फोर्थ वन इज़, इफ़ दिस minority was not provided security and right, what kind of scenario is envisaged? One is, it will go against the secular principle of India, and B, it may lead to the disintegration of the Indian state, and C, it may lead to the situation of rights in the country. And what is the correct answer? The correct answer is both A and B, because it will go against the secular principle of India, कि ये हमारे secular principle of India के against है, because our country is a secular country, and here everyone has given the right to choose any religions, and and it will also lead to the disintegration of the Indian states. कि अगर हम इनको जो है सिक्योरिटी नहीं देते, उनके राइट्स को नहीं देते, तो दैट इज़ द it may lead to the disintegration of the इंडियन सोसाइटी कि इंडियन सोसाइटी डिसइंटीग्रेशन जो है इंडियन स्टेट्स के लिए इसमें हो सकता था एंड सो A and B is the right answers. No, thank you.